Hello and welcome to your business bulletin. I am Karun Seth. It's Saturday, the 11th of July, your weekend wrap. The week's biggest stories, the numbers that matter, and what to watch Monday. Let's go. The bulls on Friday, the Sensex soared 827 points, its best day in weeks, closing at 77,569. The Nifty reclaimed 24,200, ending at 24,206. 2 straight days of gains, and here's a twist. The market still ended the week marginally in the red. That's how deep the early week Iran sell-off was. Friday stars? Well, it's PSU banks. The index rallied over 4%, led by Union Bank, Canara Bank and Bank of Baroda on hopes of strong Q1 numbers. Realty and IT joined the party, and the Nifty Midcap 100, listen to this, hit an all-time high of 63,076. The broader market is running ahead of frontline. The earnings engine, TCS, beyond the headline profit of 13,349 crore, the detail that moved the street, a $9.5 billion order book and $2.6 billion in annualized AI revenue. AI is no longer TCS talking point, it's a revenue line now. The stock rose and it lifted the whole IT pack. Tech Mahindra, Infosys, HCL Tech, all higher. HCL's own numbers come next week. Top movers Friday, Jio Financial up nearly 4%, HDFC Life, Adani Enterprises and Reliance all gained over 2. On the losing side, Dr. Reddy's, Eternal and Bharti Airtel. One caution flag, foreign investors are still net sellers. FII sold over 500 crore on Thursday, while domestic institutions bought over 2,000 crore. Local money is what is carrying this market. Now moving on to the global stage, 3 big stories. Let's start with the first one. First off, the listing of the year, SK Hynix debuted on the Nasdaq Friday, priced at $149, opened at $170, a 14% pop. Total rise, $26.5 billion for new factories and equipment. American investors just fought for a piece of Korea's memory chip giant. Well, the AI trade is alive, hungry, and global. 2. Wall Street closed the week strong. The S&P 500 up 7,575, a weekly gain of over 1%. Nasdaq at 26,281, Dow at 52,637. Nvidia jumped 4% and Meta up 6% Friday, nearly 15% for the week, its best week since early 2024, after reports of its cracking the cost structure of its AI business. 3, and this one is historic. The International Energy Agency says global oil demand will fall this year, down 1 million barrels per day, the first annual decline since the COVID year of 2020. Reason? The Iran war and the Strait of Hormuz closure have wrecked Gulf exports. The recovery is underway, crude is cooled off, and reports say the US and Iran are back at technical talks despite the strikes. But one fresh escalation and this entire calculation changes. Quick flashes, Vodafone surged over 11% in London after Emirates Telecom moved to offload its stake, and next week is earnings heavyweight week globally. ASML, Taiwan Semiconductor and America's big banks all report. Back home, the numbers to circle for Monday. June inflation, economists expect CPI to cross the RBI's 4% target for the first time in 16 months. If that prints, the rate cut conversation changes overnight. Monday morning, all eyes on that number. And the World Cup. Drama in Los Angeles. Spain beats Belgium 2-1, but they left it late. Fabian Ruiz scored first. Charles de Kettelera equalized, the first goal Spain conceded all tournament. Then with Courtois injured and off, substitute keeper Senel Omen spilled a shot in the 88th minute, and super sub Mikel Merino on the pitch barely 2 minutes tapped in the winner. Spain into their first World Cup semi-final since 2010, and now it's the blockbuster. It's Spain versus France Tuesday. Tonight we have England taking on Norway, and Argentina face Switzerland. Well, here's the weekend takeaway. The market shook off a war week and closed with an 827-point statement. Earnings season is open well, global AI trade is roaring, but 2 numbers decide next week. Monday's inflation print at home, and every headline out of Hormuz. That's why India's story goes from here. That's your weekend bulletin. I am Karun Seth. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you Monday when the numbers drop. Jai Hind.